everybody. It is me. It's AlexisMaurice and my co-host, Mr.
TreiHollywood.
And it is time for a new episode of the Wind Up Real Housewives of Atlanta Review Edition, episode 6, season number 14. So go ahead and like this video before we begin. Make sure that you share it on all of your social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all of that good stuff. And make sure that you share it, comment, let us know how you're feeling as we're talking. So Kenya and Marlo had a fantastic idea. Let's cheer Sheree up. Tyrone stood her ass up. Tyrone called her, hey babe, what's up? Like nothing happened. I cannot stand when you having a falling out with someone or you want a bicker or whatever. And then they just call you like ain't shit happened. Like you just didn't cuss me out. Like you just didn't stand me up. Oh, what's up, babe? How you doing? No, bitch, give me time to argue. Give me time to fight.
Get up! Get the hell out! Get up! Get up! Clean up the house! Clean it up! I'm tired of it.
You gotta go at it.
At least to do that. Give me time to be mad. I can't stand for people to dismiss my feelings and just expect me to just be over it just like that. I don't like people when they do that. What I loved about Marlo in this particular episode is the length that she went through to try to make Sheree feel good. She had her personal Fendi representative come. She ordered some JJ's chicken and had that fish and chicken from JJ's. I know that chicken and fish when I see it anywhere, child. And they had that little white crack sauce that you kind of put on it that people call it.
Literally crack sauce.
Oh my God, it is so good. I love the fact that Marlo did that. It really showed, she kind of spoken to Sheree like, you're better than this. Fuck Tyrone, block his telephone number, girl. We ain't fooling with him no more. The fact that her and Kenya was coming together to do it. And then Kenya decides that she didn't want to show up. What did you think about that whole scene, Trey?
So I want to just start from like the beginning. It opened up with Sheree. She was at home. Daughter came in and, they just had that moment. They talked. And Sheree was just like, girl, I ain't been out of the house since it happened. We don't really know how long she's been in the house because
it was yesterday, child.
It was really just the day before, the day after. When Kenya and Marlo putting this together, I think it was a good gesture. I really do think that that's something that friends are supposed to do for one another. Now, what I don't like is how Marlo brought this representative to her house for these clothes. See, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, she about to, gift Sheree with some stuff. No, baby, she made this woman pay for her own clothes.
I don't think Sheree bought shit, to be honest with you.
So they tried to say she did. Then Sheree posted it on her Instagram with her stuff from that event. I understand Kenya didn't show up. Kenya said she was sick, but if you actually think about it, if you go back to the day before that, when Kenya met up with Drew, she said she wasn't feeling good. She said that.
Come on, you better defend my girl. You better defend my girl. Go ahead.
Yeah, she had a cough, and she said that her baby had a cough. Marlo went real hard on the whole situation, and I think it was just it was a stretch. I really think it was too much. I really felt like Kenya said, bitch, I'm sick. Bitch, I'm sick. You need to understand that I don't feel good. I'm not about to show up to something when I don't feel good, especially when we know that COVID's still running around. I got to go get a test.
Marlo was like, you need to leave Tyrone alone. Do you think that Sheree really do need to leave Tyrone alone? And do you think she's going to leave Tyrone alone?
I don't think Sheree should leave Tyrone alone because Marlo said so. Because we don't even know a healthy relationship that Marlo has been in.
Oh, no, he didn't.
So Marlo can't tell me to leave my man alone because we don't know who you've been with.
Hold up. No, wait a minute. You ain't got to be in no relationship to be able to look at somebody else's relationship and be like, bitch, that's fucked up. You need to get the fuck out of there, bro. But if you knew a man was beating my ass, if you knew he was beating my ass, but you ain't never been in a relationship, that means I can't listen to you. You're just going to continue to let me get my ass beat?
Maurice, that's a whole different situation.
No, but it's the same principle.
No, it's not the same principle. It's a different situation. It's a different principle. If you and my friend and you ain't been in a relationship since I've known you, and you telling me, Trey, you need to leave that man because he beating your ass. That's different from you saying, Trey, your man stood you up. You need to leave his ass. Two different situations. I'm not going to listen to you to tell me to leave my man because he left me sitting at a restaurant when you've been on 13 seasons and I ain't never seen you with a man. No. So
well, you ain't never really seen me in no real relationship either, but I can tell you when the shit you in is fucked up, bitch.
You talking about like currently?
Yes, you.
No, baby, you can't tell me what I'm in right now. So tell me. Majority of the people since I've known you that I've been with, you've met, and your judgment of character when meeting them. However, Marlo has not met Tyrone, so Marlo ain't in no type of predicament to tell nobody you need to leave the man just because he left me in Philly. So no, I'm not taking no advice from Marlo. Marlo, just shut up. But I do think Sheree need to leave that man alone.
Wait a damn minute.
For multiple reasons. The man been in prison. He's obviously a scammer. We know why he's been in there. He left you sitting in the outside in the cold. Maybe leave him alone. Leave him alone.
But like Sheree said, like she's not sure if she's gonna leave him alone because she's invested so much time into the relationship, and she feels like the man been in jail for like 8 years, 18 years. That's a long time to be waiting for somebody, child. So what did you think about Drew and Kenya's little lunch date that they had down to the Korean barbecue place? I hate Korean barbecue places. The shit was disgusting. I just wasn't here for it. I got to cook my own food. And Drew was trying to figure out, Kenya, you ordering all this food? Who gonna pay for this?
Because last time we went out to eat, you know, there was a situation.
I don't split a check, so it's either one part or the other. Broke bitches split checks, okay?
Kenya was extremely messy this entire episode, though, because she going back telling who what said.
She was being a bone collector in training because, baby, I feel like this meetup, this lunch was just to gather some information to take back to Sanya. So all I'm doing is just having this lunch. Yeah, I paid. Don't worry, I'm treat. I'm gonna go ahead and get these details, and I need to get back to Sanya. Yeah, she was very messy this entire episode.
And she told Sanya, "Oh yeah, by the way, Drew said you don't have a mind of your own," which is what I said the last time we was on here. Didn't I tell y'all that I felt like Sanya was giving me very much follow the leader, you know, only not liking Drew now because the other girls are not liking her, not having her own mind. And of course, Kenya took it upon herself to tell Sanya that. Sanya invited Drew, but then turned around and disinvited her for coming to the event. Have you ever invited someone somewhere, but then changed your mind and was like, no, you can't come no more?
No, what I have done is I've invited someone and then told them that it was a change of plans and that it's not happening. So.
But you lied.
But so basically, I just didn't. It wasn't.
So why you just didn't have the balls to tell them you're not invited no more?
I just didn't want to go down that railroad. I just rather say that whatever we were doing is not happening.
I originally invited someone and some people to certain things, and then kind of find out people who I'm a little closer with kind of had issues with some of those people, and then I had to, of course, disinvite them. That's some shit you would want me to do. That's some shit you've actually asked me to do a couple of times too.
I think that
I didn't know Trey is very petty. When he breaks up with someone, he wants you to break up with them as well too.
Absolutely.
No, that doesn't. When you forge relationships and you start having your own relationships with own people, you
don't have a relationship with a person. I'm gonna have a relationship with your relationship is with me. If I break up with the motherfucker, you break up with the motherfucker. Okay.
Trey, you can't be inviting people around all of the time. Even when you're not around, that person is there. And then when you break up, then all of a sudden you expect me to just cut ties with them as well too.
Now, I see if it was an easy breakup or you know, copacetic and everything. Yeah. Not if this motherfucker broke my heart, hurt my feelings, or did me wrong. No,
he didn't do me wrong. So why?
He did your friend wrong.
You have done me wrong as your wife. I have never done you wrong ever.
The fuck?
It just depends on the situation. Now, if I know you ain't shit either, you ain't finna sit here and try to hold yourself up to a higher standard. When you ain't been shit either. You been out here. Sanya, of course, invited her, then disinvited her. Then she brought Kandi and Kenya to the actual photo shoot, but didn't tell them really they were going to be in the photo shoot. I'm sort of kind of with Marlo a little bit with this one, which I also think Marlo was a little offended saying you didn't invite her because me and you ain't got no problem, so why wouldn't you invite me to the little thing? I do kind of think Sanya was trying to sell some hoodies. Oh, and so therefore, she's trying to go with the housewives who got the most followers. Kenya was like, well, bitch, you need to talk to my manager. You need to talk to... Right. I'm not doing this for free, but Kenya, the class act that she is, she decided to do it for her.
I mean, I'm here. Whatever. I'm here, so I'm gonna let you know the next time you try to put a stunt, there's gonna be an issue. But then you tell them that they're the hoodies that they're gonna be doing is like a Black Friday sale. That didn't sit right in my
Kandi is not for that. So now let's move along to this goddamn dinner, child. Marlo and Sheree decided that they wanted to apply pressure to Kenya's neck as well as Kandi's neck. Sheree let Kenya know, well, I felt some type of way that you didn't come to my event, but you're here, you're in full glam. Sheree was somewhat kind of hurt by Kenya from that. And she also went in on Kandi. Kandi, you didn't call me. You find out about Tyrone. Yes, I didn't tell you. The other girls told you, but that makes it even worse that you knew that I was hurting and going through something and you didn't reach out to me. What did you think about what Sheree's grievances with both Kenya and...
I think that Sheree was just acting off of what Marlo was putting out. She was making making it more of what it was because Marlo was making more of what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said earlier, Kenya had a valid reason to why she didn't come. I was sick that day. I wasn't feeling well. I'm here now because I was able to go to the doctors. I was able to get tested and make sure I have COVID. I didn't want to be around people to make sure that I didn't get y'all sick. Kandi is the type of person, and I feel like, you know, kind of where she's coming from. And I'm not going to call you when I heard what someone else said to talk about what someone else said or what the blogs are saying. I'll wait until you are ready to discuss with me what happened. So I feel like that's where Kandi was coming from. I feel like Kandi was like, I'm not going to call you, tell you what Marlo told me happened when you went to Philly. Like, I'm going to wait for you to tell me, because now it feels like I'm being messy. Because now what you're doing, Sheree, is you're just harping on this whole current friendship that you have with Marlo when you've had a friendship with Kandi for a long time.
That's the part that hurts Kandi the most, was the fact that, well, Kandi, even though I think I've known you work with you the most out of all of these people, so me and you have somewhat of a type of rapport where if you heard some stuff like that, let me call my girl and see what's going on with her. Like, you need your girls and you're going through a heartache. But because of the fact that they have that type of relationship and rapport and history, which is what Sheree has told Kandi 2 times now.
I don't feel like Kandi's in the wrong for not calling Sheree. Kandi got a lot of shit going on. Kandi got
when
businesses.
Your girlfriends need you, Trey, you need to pick up the phone and you need to call your girl.
Y'all don't be calling me when I need y'all. Y'all don't be calling me. So boom.
Wait a damn minute.
I said what I said and it ain't changing.
When do you call people?
I call people when I need to. When I know something. Shit. A lot of times I don't be knowing nothing.
Whose fault is that?
Y'all.
1 minute you here, the next minute you gone, girl. You can't keep up.
I'm only gonna match energy. I'm just gonna match energy. That's all.
You don't match nobody damn energy. Shut the hell up and go in the corner and hide.
Go in the bathroom and hide. Go and hide.
And go cry some damn way, bitch. That's what you do.
Here you go.
So, are you about to cry now?
Go in the bathroom and hide. Go and hide.
I'm not.
They're adding the right amount of sugar and spice to this pot, and I think it's about to blow up. And next week, it's really going to blow up because we're going to see Sanya going at it with Drew, because we saw Drew come in at the very last minute.
I'm to the point, because when we first started, you know, early this season, I was like, I like Sanya, but I'm over her.
Why?
I feel like she really is reaching for attention, and she's just really trying to make a situation out of a situation, and it's not even that deep.
I still like Sanya.
It's like they had to find a reason they had to find somebody for her to beef with. She's not going to beef with Kenya. She ain't gonna be for Kandi. She ain't gonna be for Marlo, and you definitely ain't gonna be. Who doesn't leave? Drew.
I think it is a little difficult for a newbie to come in and try to figure out, okay, where exactly do I fit in here? Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Wind Up. We would make sure that you like this video, share it, all that good stuff, and we will see you guys for episode 7.
Yeah.